Hello and welcome to a new video. In this video we will explore how to use Pandas GroupBy function to perform aggregations and analyze data efficiently. Let's begin by importing the pandas. Now that we have pandas imported, let's start by creating our dataset. In this tutorial we will be analyzing sales data for an online retail store. Our dataset contains information about customers, products, quantities sold, and revenue generated. I'm going to make a copy-paste operation for data creation step. I will add this code to the description of the video so you can take it from there. I'm just going to paste the data here and I'm going to run this cell now. Here is our data having 4 columns: customer, product, quantity, and revenue. Once again, I will add the code to the description of the video. Let's convert this data to a pandas data frame. Let's say df is going to be equal to the pd dot data frame, and we are going to pass data. Here we created a dictionary called data which contains lists for customers, products, quantities, and revenue. We then used pd.dataframe function to convert this dictionary into a pandas data frame, which we store in the variable df. Let's take a look at our data frame by data.head. It seems like just we want it. Now that we have our dataset ready, let's dive into the concept of GroupBy operations. GroupBy allows us to group rows based on specific column values and perform operations on those groups. It's extremely useful for data aggregation and analysis. In our dataset, we have customers, products, quantities, and revenue. Let's say we want to analyze the total revenue generated by each product. To do that, we will use the GroupBy operation. For this, we are going to say product revenue is going to be equal to the df.groupby product, and we are going to add revenue here with sum. This is our code. Here we are using the GroupBy function on our data frame, specifying the column product as the basis for grouping. Within the GroupBy function, we are selecting the revenue column and then applying the sum function to calculate the total revenue for each product. Let's take a look at what we got by print product revenue, and we are going to run this cell to see the sales. The output displays the total revenue generated by each product. We can perform various aggregations on group data. For instance, let's find the average quantity sold for each product. For this, we are going to say product average quantity, and we are going to say df.groupby, and we will pass product, and now we are going to say quantity, and we will use mean here. Here we are again using the GroupBy function on our data frame, grouping by the product column. Within the GroupBy function, we are selecting the quantity column and applying the mean function to calculate the average quantity sold for each product. Let's see what we have now. We are going to say print product average quantity, but here's a problem. Let me fix that, and we are just going to run this again, and when we print this, we can see that average quantity sold for each product. Excellent. Now let's take our analysis a step further. What if we want to analyze the revenue generated by each product for each customer? We can achieve this by grouping on multiple columns. For this, we are going to say product customer revenue, and we are going to use df.groupby, and now we are going to give multiple columns here like product and customer together, and we are going to say revenue, and we will use sum here. When we run this, okay, in this code we are using the GroupBy function with a list of columns to group our data. Within the GroupBy function, we are selecting the revenue column and applying the sum function to calculate the total revenue generated by each product for each customer. Let's print this information. We are going to say print product customer revenue, and it shows also and we can see the information now. The output shows revenue generated for each customer. Now let's explore another scenario. What if we want to calculate the total revenue and find the customer who generated the maximum revenue for each product? In this case, we can use the apply function along with custom functions. We are going to define a function with the name of maximum revenue customer, and we will pass the group here, and we are going to say maximum revenue index is going to be equal to the group revenue and index maximum, and we are going to return, let me just get this to low, and group dot location maximum revenue index, and we are going to say customer here, and here is our function. And now what we are going to do is we are going to say product maximum revenue customer, and we are going to say df.GroupBy product apply maximum revenue customer, and here it is. In this code we define a custom function maximum revenue customer that takes a group as input. Within the function we find the index of the row with the maximum revenue using the index maximum function, and then retrieve the corresponding customer name using the location function. Let's see what we have. We're going to say print product maximum, and here it is. Let's run this. The output displays the customer who generated the maximum revenue for each product, and this is the information we wanted. Let's keep with finding the minimum quantity sold for each product using the GroupBy and minimum function. For this, we are going to say product minimum quantity, and we are going to say df.GroupBy product, and we are going to say quantity and minimum. Let's also print this in the same cell. And we can see the minimum quantity sold here. Now let's calculate the total revenue and average quantity sold for each customer using a GroupBy operation with multiple aggregations. For this, we are going to say customer stats is going to be equal to df.GroupBy customer, and we are going to say .aggregate. We will open a parenthesis like this, and we are going to open a dictionary using this. And here what we need to do is, let's press enter here. We are going to say revenue and sum and quantity with mean, and let's print this. Seems great. That was all for this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.